Released in 2003 by Tiger Electronics, which was a subsidiary of Hasbro, the VideoNow changed the course of millennial life for the better. Before we had our beloved rectangular phones in our pockets so we can watch those on-demand shows on the go, we had to rely on the 1 to 2, depending on the length, episode PVDs or personal video discs that were originally in beautiful black and white. The disc could only hold about 30-ish minutes of video, so it was a real bargain when your favorite show was broken up into those 11-minute segments. Since shows without the commercials were only about 20 to 23 minutes in length, the remaining minutes were filled to advertise other PVDs for the players. The videos played at 15 frames per second. Imagine watching a show at such a frame rate nowadays. But at the time, it was magical. A majority of the shows came from Nickelodeon, like My Life as a Teenage Robot, SpongeBob, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. But there were also some Cartoon Network ones. I only had this Powerpuff Girls one, but I watched it all the time. And even some music video ones, like this Hilary Duff one. Disney even released some of their IPs, like Cheetah Girls, Hannah Montana, and High School Musical video discs. Some movies were released, but due to the short storage space on the discs, had to be put on 3 separate discs. That Titanic 2-part VHS tape set prepared us for this very thing. The first model of the VideoNow that was produced was just the plain Jane VideoNow, which had a non-backlit screen and played videos in black and white. The screen displayed up to 16 shades of gray and had a resolution of 80 by 80 non-square pixels. Users could skip through the scenes, but only by going scene by scene. The VideoNow Color was released a year later in 2004 and was the version that I had and still have. Look at it! This thing has gotten me through many a road trip and many power outages. This version, as the name suggests, was able to play the videos in color instead of black and white. The screen on this one was also backlit, which was a huge improvement on the original model. So much can change in just a year. The resolution was also up to 240 by 160. The new model also introduced the rewind and fast forward feature, which allowed users to skip ahead or go back without skipping the full scenes like the previous model. VideoNow Junior, which was released by subsidiary Playschool in 2004, is a variation of the VideoNow Color that is aimed more towards a preschool aged demographic. The design was more childish with rubber corners and bigger buttons. The eject tray had 2 buttons that had to be pushed simultaneously in order to avoid the disc tray being opened by accident. The PVDs for the Junior model were also very flexible in order to avoid breaking when bent. And really, we should have kept whatever technology that they made that from. These discs can even be played on the Color or XP models, and the Junior was also compatible with regular VideoNow Color PVDs. Speaking of the VideoNow XP, the XP model was released in 2005 and was the 4th model of the gadget. Using a clamshell design, the XP had a larger screen than the Color, though they shared a resolution, and was able to play basic games. You had 4 directional buttons and an A and B button, respectively. A few dedicated games were made and released, but most were interactive movies with gameplay focused on QuickTime events. There were also trivia games with questions about the episode on the disc. The final VideoNow player was the VideoNow Color FX, which was released in 2006. It was almost identical to the VideoNow Color, but this model used a cool transparent plastic as opposed to those yucky solid colors in the original model. 2 special edition players were released throughout the years. The first one was a Kool-Aid Red VideoNow, which one could only get through their Kool-Aid points, plus $19.99 in shipping and handling fees. Look how cool this thing is! The second was the SpongeBob SquarePants VideoNow Color, which was released in honor of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Alright, real talk for a second, you can't have a super cool product without some accessories. Since the original VideoNow wasn't backlit, the company released the VideoNow Lite. It required a AA battery and would illuminate the screen so the person watching could enjoy their show even in poor lighting conditions. The carrying case stored the VideoNow and 5 PVDs. There were 4 types made, 1 for each model, which was actually really thoughtful. There was also the VideoNow Media Wizard, which was basic editing software that allows users to create their own PVDs. And last, but certainly not least, was the VCam Now, a VideoNow camcorder that came with a copy of the Media Wizard. I wonder how many home movies had been made and, let's be honest, probably lost. So what media was available for these little things? Show-wise, we had 4Kids Entertainment, who put out a mixed PVD that included Sonic X, Kirby, Right Back At Ya, I used to love this show, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They also released popular shows like Winx Club and Yu-Gi-Oh! Nickelodeon put out a ton of shows like Chalk Zone, Blue's Clues, Oswald, All Grown Up, Danny Phantom, Drake and Josh, The Amanda Show, Cat Scratch, which is actually one of the very few ways left to watch the show for some reason, among others. Warner Brothers gave us Batman. Cartoon Network released various mixes containing 11-minute episodes of shows like Ed, Ed, Nettie, Johnny Bravo, Codename Kids Next Door, Hi Hi Puffy Yum Yumi, and more. American Idol and America's Home Funniest Videos even gave us a few discs. There are tons more shows, but we would be here for a good while if I went that much into detail. Some of the movies that were converted for the Video Now included Agent Cody Banks. Note that Agent Cody Banks 2 did have PVDs, but it was only for behind-the-scenes extras only, not the whole movie itself. And Peanuts, A Boy Named Charlie Brown, and Peanuts, Snoopy Come Home. Some artists who put out some music videos were Ally and AJ, Black Eyed Peas, Bowling for Soup, Hannah Montana, Britney Spears, Hilary Duff, Jesse McCartney, and Vanessa Carlton. The Video Now was magical, revolutionary, game-changing. Did you have a Video Now? Which version did you have? What shows or movies did you have for it? Do you still use it? I will once in a while, I'm gonna be honest.